I fucking roofied her, I guess. Titties hanging out. That one with the boobies.
Coming to you live on your chin. This is the Goin Deep Show.
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. This is the Goin Deep Show. I'm the kid. Welcome to December 5th. It's a Tuesday. On the show today, we're going to talk about YouTube a little bit. We're going to talk about Facebook, social networks. We're going to talk about how much I hate the holidays. We're going to talk about all sorts of nonsense. But the most important part of this entire thing is letting you know that you can get a hold of us. Yeah. And how do you do that? You go to the email machine, which is in your hand, and you put in your old email thingy, and you type in studio@goindeepshow. That's how you do it, okay? Fuckers, here's the outline of my morning thus far. It's been chaotic. It's been a bunch of bullshit. I get reminded pretty much every other day on how much it takes to get your kid to school every goddamn other day, which isn't bad. It's every other fucking day. Who gives a shit, really? But what happens a lot of the times is I got extra animal creatures. I have doggy dogs, and doggy dogs are kind of annoying sometimes. So as I'm trying to get the fuck out of the house, you know, I forget to either put them out or I leave them in the house, and they piss and shit everywhere, and I just go crazy fucking ape shit, and I have to clean up a bunch of crap. Yeah, it's wonderful. Way to start the show, goddammit. It's fucking Turd Tuesday, kid. Good job. Way to get it going. But yeah, YouTube, kids, dogs. I mean, I have the cameras set up in the house, so I can chime in and check in on them and do all that shit, but it really doesn't help when you're on the road and then you get home and then you just have puddles. You have little puddles all over the place. I mean, these dogs are not huge. They're not like golden retrievers or any type of thing like this, but it sets your fucking day right. You know, when you start it off without any coffee, without any breakfast, and a big load of turd on the fucking floor, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Yeah, kid, way to talk about turds. Where's the sound effects? Okay. So how does this apply to YouTube and all this other bullshit? Okay, yesterday I read an article, or not really an article, come on. Our attention spans aren't long enough long enough. Our attention spans aren't long enough. Aren't large enough these days to go and read full articles and things, and you get the tidbits of information and all this stuff. And but the headline I read was YouTube is going to hire a bunch of more screeners for their videos after backlash over kids content. So what's been happening, I think, just if I were to take a stab at it, because I had to deal with this with my own child, YouTube years ago, I'm not sure what their policy is on adult content or how much they filter out on a default level, but I'm sure there's sexual content and themes and stuff that's not appropriate for children. I mean, I've seen videos on YouTube of all sorts of craziness, so I can imagine that there's something there where families are having a fucking conniption fit about people. I gotta straddle it on this one. I don't know how to react to this one, because the obnoxious Goin Deep Show kid side of me wants to say, hey, I have an idea, parents. How about you fucking watch what your goddamn kids are watching instead of YouTube and relying on YouTube? This is the same thing with the fake news bullshit. Okay, you can hear the joy in my voice when I say this shit. Okay, listen to me now. Everything you read, everything you watch, yeah, it could be real, could be fake. It's the internet. It could be anything's anything. I mean, for Christ's sake, it's porn every fucking where you turn on the internet. So it says here in this article, YouTube has come under fire for posting videos aimed at children with violent sexual themes. So I'm not aimed at children. And said it will dramatically increase the number of people watching. So wait a minute now. They're aiming these videos at the kids? I don't get it. Is this like Joe Camel? Is this like a Joe Camel situation where we were going to make this cartoon Camel and we're going to aim it at kids to make sure that they are listening or smoking. They know all about smoking from this cartoon character that we've made. I don't know. I think parents need to fucking parent. Okay? Yeah. That's me saying that. I don't think that I do that good of a job really on that front. I think the red one and I make an attempt, at least. I check her phone and I see what she's looking at. I see what she's taking video or pictures of. I see what she's saying to her friend. I mean, it might be an eavesdrop situation, but I'm her fucking parent. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to fucking figure out what the hell she's watching and make sure it's appropriate. I'm not going to rely on goddamn YouTube to do it. Okay. Just like Facebook, and I'm not going to rely on Facebook to fucking be my babysitter either, or any of these other fucking social networks. I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. The CEO said that YouTube will increase the number of people working to oversee content to more than 10,000 next year. Human reviewers, 10,000 human reviewers remain essential to both removing content and training machine learning systems, because human judgment is critical to making contextualized decisions on content. Okay, so they're just going to get more people's eyeballs on this. So they're going to have standards of, obviously, to figure out what's what and what can go where. But I don't know. They're creating jobs, I guess. Yeah, that's one positive thing out of this. Google owns YouTube. And all this is them covering their ass for advertisers. That's all it fucking is. They're covering their ass for advertisers. They want to keep as many eyeballs on the network as they possibly can do. As everybody should. I mean, yeah, it's a business. It's a business to be in the business of business thing. Right? Okay. So, YouTube protecting kids. And what's Facebook fucking doing? What do you think Facebook is doing, okay? Facebook has a fancy new targeting children messaging app. What? Seriously? Facebook's new messenger app for kids. That's adorable. Facebook is launching a kids-focused messaging app with tight parenting controls that includes group video chat in the vein of House Party. The video chat application, popular with the young people that Facebook has had in its sites for a year. Okay. Now, when is this shit gonna go haywire? Okay, at what point is this like some crazy fucking maniac's like Christmas present right now? Some fucking pervy asshole, okay, can download this into their phone. How are they gonna keep this? I don't know about this. Why this matters, according to this article. Facebook is always trying to make sure that the next generation is using its service. Fuck Facebook and its next generation. Okay, God, everybody, you've been sucked in. It's a fucking cult. It's a bunch of shit. It is a piece of crap website. Go look at that thing. It is fucking awful. So where's the fucking design? A endless scrolling flow of other people's bullshit. Okay, this is what Facebook is. An endless flow of other people's bullshit. The details on this messaging app says that it includes video chat with more than 2 people. The core features of House Party. House Party was a different. I don't know if that was a Facebook thing or if it was another social network thing. I can't remember. Features of House Party, and one that is also available in the adult version of the Messenger. Okay, fuck. I got an idea, people. Okay. This is a concept I think that whose time has come. How about we set our phones down and socialize face to face with actual human beings? Okay? You're talking to me, the biggest fucking gadget fucking idiot in the world. I love the toys and the gadgets and all this shit. But at what point do we get sick of looking at the tops of people's fucking heads as they're looking down at this tiny little piece of glass in their hands? Okay. Yeah, kid, you're on a little bit of a ramp this morning. You got some shit on your mind. Yeah, no fucking shit. I do. It's been a rough fucking few days. Okay? For those of you out there who know me, you know why. And if you don't, email me and we'll figure it out, okay? The email, kid@goindeepshow.com. You can send me a message. Say, hey, what's up, kid? What's going on? Oh, you got a stick up your ass today. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting grumpy because I've been doing so many podcasts lately, and I can't stop doing them. And I'm not trying to like give anybody any type of entertainment. Well, like I guess today I'm trying to give you some information, YouTube and Facebook and all this shit. I don't know. I've been talking into this microphone a lot lately, and these morning shows where I'm kind of like scrambling to get something on on the recording because I don't want to break the fucking streak. Okay? I think to myself, you know what? I don't need dogs shitting all over my fucking living room and not my living room, my kitchen, and peeing all over the place to start my fucking day. And that's why it puts me in this fucking mood. Okay? And then I got all sorts of other bullshit going on. It's fucking amazing. So, on to better things. Like this lovely story here of whether or not Justin Verlander, the World Series champion from the Houston Astros, formerly of the Tigers. I read a headline. It says, Kate Upton challenges Justin Verlander to pick between World Series and honeymoon. That's just what guys love to do. Guys love it when their ladies make them pick what thing they like best, them or the thing, okay? There's no dude on the fucking planet that likes it better than me, okay? When, what do you like better? Did you like to win the World Series or get married to Kate Upton? All right, here's the story. I'll read it to you. It's from Yahoo Sports. Houston Astros pitcher Justin Verlander and Kate Upton celebrated 4 weeks of wedded bliss on Saturday. That's the good news. The bad news, at least for Verlander, is that a fan on Twitter recently asked him to pick which has been better between winning the series or spending his honeymoon with Upton. And now that Upton's seen the tweet, she's anxiously awaiting the response. Okay. So the tweet originally was posted, which is better, blah, blah, blah. She responds, yeah, Justin Verlander, we all want to know. Okay. To me, I don't care. There's nothing in the world that could be better than winning the World Series. Okay. You could be getting head from 14,000 women at once, one by one, walking up and just sucking your knob. Okay. While you're getting fed the greatest food of all time, while you're watching whatever sports or movie you want to watch, while your feet are getting rubbed. You could come up with a million different fucking things that you can attempt that would be better than winning the World Series, okay? And it still won't be better than the World Series. I can assure you, as much lovey-doveyness as this motherfucker has for you and your boobies that flop around, okay? He still likes the World Series win better, okay? And he'll say till he's blue in the face that he doesn't. But guess what? That's not the case. You know why? And I can tell you this why. He's been probably wanting that World Series win since he was in the backyard playing wiffle ball when he was 6 years old, pretending he's in the World Series, hitting the home run, throwing the last pitch of the series, okay? That's pretty much it. Any chick out there who thinks that a guy is thinking otherwise and giving you this bullshit line like the wedding was so much better. Yes, the wedding was so much better. Signing half of my life away to you and getting these stupid fucking questions. That's so much fucking better. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to be asked. Okay. So did he balk at the idea? Did he say anything? No, he didn't. He just posted an animated gif of what's it fucking. It's hilarious. It's this, what's Tracy Morgan just sitting in a car, shaking his head. No, not saying anything. Okay. Ladies, we love you. We do. Okay. You're great. You're great. But, all of this stuff going on where it's like, equality, all this bullshit. Okay. That's great. Like I said a million times, please just be equal by all means, okay? But we're getting pushed down and we're not being allowed to be equal, blah, blah, blah. You know why? It's because of these stupid fucking questions, okay? Just the dumb bullshit like this. Last week it was, Kate Upton does lingerie strip show for WrestleMania for the World Series, blah, 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 blah. Kid, you sound like you're a jealous prick. No, I'm not. I just don't like stupid fucking questions, okay? And I don't like women putting up like, yeah, give me the answer. What's your answer? What's your answer? I'm sure this is all tongue-in-cheek and fun and games and laughy, McLafferton. But the fact of the matter is it made him think this shit. And it made me think of this shit. And it made me pretty much go way back to the first time I thought about fucking baseball. And you know what? Yeah. It's the World Series. He's definitely picking the World Series. Okay? I'm pretty much assuring you of that. So what else is happening? I've been doing Christmas crap, Christmas shit. I'm sick of it already. Okay, it's fucking December 5th. Went and bought the Christmas tree last night. Went and did lights, did all this stuff. It's just aggravating. I never have liked this shit. I never will like this shit. The music sucks. The weather sucks. The whole premise of this crap is for children, and that's great. Everyone knows my loveliness towards the children. How much I am a fan of the fucking children. Okay? So I get it. Everybody likes to have their fun and games, put their lights up, try to make themselves feel better during the shittiest part of the fucking year. The most wonderful. I heard it's the most wonderful. Yeah. Okay. Let's go with that. Everybody knows spring training is the most wonderful time of the year, right? Right. Yesterday I did some, I'm almost trying to find super obnoxious content. And one of the places that I tend to go to is the World Star Hippity Hop. But I go there for like stuff that I want to like, have clips of and play on the show and stuff like that. So one of the first headlines that pops up yesterday is this story of a little child who killed herself. Yeah, way to cheer up the whole fucking place. Way to make it joyful, everybody. So much joy. Okay, so this little kid gets bullied. She gets bullied to the point where she gets into a fight, and the video is put up on Musical.ly, this little app that little kids use. My kid has Musical.ly on her phone, so immediately I kick into like friggin' dad mode, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta talk to her about this. Don't be, she talked about someone fighting the other day at the school, but it wasn't her. But I'm wondering, as I said earlier in this show, how fucking technology has really just warped the ever-living shit out of us. Where the first thing that these little fucks did was film this fight and this, this girl who's getting bullied, and then putting it up on this fucking app to the point where she goes home and fucking kills herself. Okay, that's a little fucked. All right? This is why I hate little fucking children that aren't my own. I drop this kid off at school every fucking day. Well, mostly every fucking day. And I see these little bastards out there, and just it's like one of these little fuck faces. If they do anything to my kid, I want to just take a machete to their fucking neck. So, yeah, it's interesting to read shit like that and then associate it with yourself. It is one of those moments where it's like, yeah, I have a kid, I have to deal with this, I know. And I tend to always remember what it was like before I had a kid, and it was fucking awesome. I'm not one of these guys who believes that the time that you had before your children is a completely forgotten thing. Okay, because if you look back at that, if you're capable, because a lot of people are not capable of doing that shit. They're like, no, I can't even imagine not having my children. Yeah, I know you can't. Okay, we talked about this in the past. That time was so fucking good. And your kids came along, and now everything's so fucking awesome with your kids that you can't think of how amazing it was to do whatever the fuck you wanted at any fucking time that you wanted to do it. But not to get too dark here, everybody, but that's fucking it, okay? That's it. World Star, thanks a lot, fucking asshole. I go there, I want to see black people talking about shit and smacking each other around and doing all this shit, and I get the stories of fucking death on these little children. She was like 9 years old, too, which is even more fucked up. God damn, dude. Kid. Bust out of it. What are we going to do? What are we going to do next? All right, let's talk about something else. I think the world is getting pussified. I do. Of course, I say this after I'm acting like a big fat fucking pussy, but there's been stories over the past probably 6 months I've read, and I've collected them into this category called Shut the Fuck Up. Okay? Now, this could go a bunch of terrible ways, okay? But just by reading the headlines of this stuff that I've collected over the past 6 months, some of these headlines are just so fucking stupid that you almost are in disbelief that they're fucking real. Okay? Woman sues 12-year-old nephew for hugging her too hard. Sues him. What the fuck? Sues him? Really? What kind of an asshole aunt sues a 12-year-old, and what the fuck is she expecting to get out of that? What in the fuck is going on? She's a 54-year-old woman in New York unsuccessfully sued her 12-year-old nephew after he reportedly hugged her too hard at his 8th birthday party. Wait a minute, that doesn't make fucking sense. Sued her 12-year-old nephew after he reportedly hugged her hard at his 8th birthday? Okay, that was like fucking however many years ago. The boy jumped off his bicycle to greet his Aunt Jen with a hug, causing her to fall and break her wrist. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm going to sue you. What a fucking bitch. There he was flying at me, she said. She took this fucking to court. Are you kidding me? She sought $127,000 in damages from the boy, whose mother died last year. Although the lawsuit was filed in 2013, the case didn't get thrust into the media spotlight until this week. Okay. What kind of a fucking asshole do you have to be? His mother is dead, and you're going to sue him for $127,000 fucking dollars. Jesus Christ, man. What a fucking cunt. What a fucking cunt, dude. I can't even fucking imagine this. This is the kind of person that has momversations, I think. We've talked about momversations in the past. I'm sure you can do a Google search and look up momversations. Momversations include what your kid's report card was, or other lame topics of school shopping, or dinner, what's for dinner, or other things like this. This is the type of woman. There's a photo of her, actually. And I don't think I've ever seen a picture of a mom more in my life than this woman. She's got she's rocking the old broken wrist thing. Rocking the broken wrist thing. She got $0. What a fucking waste. She probably got a lawyer. She probably fucking lost tons of it. She probably lost money on this shit. What a fucking asshole. What a fucking asshole. Hey, this is just what I'm saying to you is, everybody, okay? The relationship with families and all this kind of stuff, and, just anything like this always gets tired. I'm sure that what did the kid really do? He walked up and hugged her. He was trying to show my answer. I love her. I can't wait to see her. I'm gonna hug. He hugs her. She lost her fucking balance or whatever. Sounds like you're uncoordinated, you dumb fucking asshole. But what happens, everybody? Family, relationships, they all get tired. They get old. Every relationship gets old. Doesn't matter if it's male or female. Doesn't matter if it's female or female. Doesn't matter if it's, you're with your friends, with your family, everything. Just gets fucking old. Remember the time you got your little puppy? Remember that? And how adorable he was. Oh, it was. And then, now 4 years later, I want to fucking kick the goddamn thing because they're just pissing and shitting all over the place. Okay? Remember? Yeah. Your relationships, they get fucking old. This happens with every fucking person. You know why? Because you get to know them. You think you got to spend every fucking second with them. Okay? You do. And then you do that, and you're just like, get me the fuck out of this. Okay? Just get me the fuck out. All right? This is why marriages don't work. You can't, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I can't stand being around people all the fucking time. And they just get tired. They just get old. Just how it happens, man. They just don't work. But why don't they work? It's because people just have unrealistic expectations. That and technology, babies. Social media fucking everything up, I think. I do. I really do. I think it's fucked right up. I want to wrap up here, though, with something that is pretty interesting about the dating world. Okay, I'm not dating. I don't know what I have right now with my significant other. Sometimes she freaks the fuck out on me. Sometimes I freak the fuck out on her. Sometimes we like to just stay away from each other. Sometimes we like to be in bed for hours on end and having fun. But for the most part, I refuse to go through a lot of the bullshit that most people have to do when trying to find somebody. We've seen the red eyes of the world trying their damnedest for years and years until they completely cave in and become some little pussy bitch for their woman. Okay? I'm not interested in growing a vagina anytime soon. okay? My balls will stay firmly in my fucking pants. And if anybody challenges me on this, I will elbow them directly in the fucking forehead. So, with that in mind, this story I read is a list of 8 ways to ruin a first date. Now, I'm not doing any of this bullshit. In fact, when I read these, I thought they were fucking lame. Did a guy write this or did a girl write it? A guy wrote it, okay? So, I'm going to read to you right now the 8 ways to ruin a first date in the quotes that happened from them, okay? Now, the first is just fucking lame if you ask me. The guy says, God, I could get all of these people fired. So, okay, here's the story from the female, I think. Is it from the female? Yeah, here it goes. The guy wasn't happy with the service at the restaurant, apparently, and at one point he said, and I quote, God, I could get all of these people fired. My parents are influential. When I asked him if they were influential enough to get their hands on a George W. Bush painting, he said, possibly. I'm like 99% sure he wasn't joking and didn't realize that the woman was. The next guy says, I know what the ladies like. He ordered for this woman and knows what the ladies like. Okay. Fucking lame. One guy said, I love you on a first date. Who the fuck does that besides Ted Mosby from the goddamn... The fuck's the name of that show? I can hear this theme music. I can't even fucking think of the show name, though. I don't know. What the fuck? I can hear this theme song. Okay, anyway. My body's a temple. One guy was not a drinker. I can tell you want to fuck. That's an interesting one. It says here, you know how on Uber, it does this thing where you can play the Spotify song through the car speakers. Well, on the first date, this dude got an Uber together. You go back to the girl's place. He connected his playlist to the Uber, started blasting the I Can Tell by the 504 Boys. If you don't know what the first part of the song is, you ain't got to say too much. Look in your eyes. I can tell you want to fuck. I still took him home because I'm the kind of person who finds something like that hilarious. That's what this chick said. It's fucking good. The next one. What are the chances we'll hook up tonight? Okay, that's fucking lame. You're the yellow bird that I've been waiting for. And then the final one, which I thought was even the stupidest. I mean, I can think of a million different things that are more obnoxious than any of this. Why do they call it a blowjob? Okay, so this person sat down at the bar next to his date, who didn't introduce himself or anything. He was rubbing his forehead and temple like he was concentrating very hard on something. Eventually, he looked at her, and said, "I've been thinking about this all day. It's driving me insane. Oh yeah, this is driving me insane. Why do they call it a blowjob when there's literally no blowing involved at all?" I left after one drink, but I still do wonder why they call it a blowjob. Fucking lame, man. That's fucking lame. It is. I don't understand why that's something that they had to even fucking write a goddamn story about, and why I had to fucking repeat it. I guess it filled up the half hour though. Okay, everybody, I'm going to wrap this one up now since it is the time to do so. We are going to submit our podcast to Spotify. Okay, this show, which we've been doing for 14 seasons now? 13, 12, 11, 12, 1, 2, 13 something? Since 2004. Count the years yourself, goddamn. And you can go to Spotify. So there's a couple of technicalities we got to figure out with some stuff, but we want to make sure you check that out. It's been what episode is this? 1422. It's just me chit-chat with you a little bit to try to keep this fucking streak going. Stay tuned. In the next couple of days, we're going to be having some more bullshit in your ears with I'm going to try to get Mr. Crowley back in here. And it's Long Reading Meadow gets back in too. So we hope that you guys have some fun today, and that tomorrow doesn't suck as badly as I anticipated being. Yeah, you got it. For the rest of the Goin Deep Show crew, if you want to get a hold of us, studio at Goin Deep Show is the email, or you can call them at 98331-0543. That's 989-331-0KID 0543. For the rest of the crew, I'm the kid. Chill to the next one, fuckers.